I suppose I'll stop. That's a nice reading. Some good pages. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Know that life is not an accident. There is a latent intellect, a conscious field, diffused within every cubic centimeter of space. Right? Within that, an infinite complex nesting of polyhedra. Right? Right? Johannes Kepler. Right? The celestial zephyr, the conscious field, breathes, it executes its motion through the subatomic scaffolding, right? Which is a quantum hologram of probability, of electric waveform potential, probability, right? And so the pressure of the celestial zephyr, right, imposed upon the hologram, right, the dihedral angle or angles, the specific, right, angle that it imposes itself upon the scaffolding, right, reflects what it manifests in the material world as, right? So the pressure creates electric resistance, right, until, right, it transmutes it into corpuscular matter, measurable matter. This is how mind generates matter out of space, right? And is how mind manifests complex life, complex celestial conditions, complex atmospheric strata, right? Mineral, vegetable, animal, man, right? This has nothing to do with religion. This has nothing to do with chakras, nothing to do with crystals, right? Right? But it is a religious understanding, right? It is a line in the sand that you draw, that you say, okay, I say that mind and intellect preceded motion. Those are your two options, right? Which came first, mind or motion, right? Did motion move upon the face of the waters and memory became a reflex of that, right? Or is it the other way around, right? Is it a psychic pressure which engendered motion in space, right? So, man coming into the world, coming out of the haze of his animal instincts, looked up, saw Orion in the sky and said, oh, that looks like me. Therefore, what's up there has something to do with me, right? My point is that religion is a necessary psychological reflex, right? Evil in the mind of man, right? Conspiracies towards destruction is a reflection of the necessity of inherent vice in nature, right? If everything just grew unabated, there would be no dynamics. Life would not be able to perpetuate itself. It would become one giant static photon, right? So, Platonic forms, right? Everything resides in the realm of idea. Since there is a quality in nature that compels it to decay and die, they must have a psychological mirror. It must have an intellectual shadow with which to develop around, right? And this is mirrored in the psyche of man as evil. That's it, right? So, right, all instances of psychic phenomenon, remote viewing, clairvoyance, is the mind of the adept tapping into the conscious field's non-locality, right? Right? And though I speculate here on some level, I suspect it is inherently obvious, it's obviously true, that instances of remote viewing, right, are intimately connected to the science of quantum entanglement, right? That the atomic structure of the actual physical brain of the adept harmonizes the behavior of its material with the atomic structure's behavior of the disparate locales, which opens up the psychic aperture, right? See what's good in your life. Uplift your soul to God. Life is not an accident. Pray for me. Pray for Quentin. Right? 9601 Wilshire Boulevard, Beverly Hills, California, 90210. If you want to write him, that's William Morris Endeavor. His agent's name is Mike Simpson. Right? The movie theater is 1822 North Vermont Avenue. Right? See what's good in your life. Hold those dear to you close. Be motivated by the same things God is. Love and giving. All the best. God bless.